Carrie and
Jen
here from HomesteadHow Healing Humanity with a Carnivore Thanksgiving warning, an alert, a message, a call to action for people. Go. Tomorrow is U.S. Thanksgiving, and I have been carnivore now for 620 days. How long have you been carnivore for, Jen?
Doesn't matter.
Give me a rough number.
250.
250 days. I have not cheated a single time on carnivore. Pat me on the back. I don't want to pat on the back. The only reason I'm saying that is because I am so strict because I was so sick for so long, and I would have given anything to have peace of mind, to no longer be depressed, to no longer be anxious, and I found that, and so I'm not going to cheat. A lot of people last year on carnivore cheated on Thanksgiving. I heard it on many of my YouTube channels that I watched, several of them fell off the wagon, and they cheated, and they regretted it. So this is some encouragement and a warning for you. Do not cheat tomorrow on Thanksgiving.
It's really not worth it. I actually listened to a video with Carrie this morning, and it was saying, and it was so truthful, how many of us, me included, Carrie too, saying, we're going to start Monday. We'll start, next week. We'll start next month. And then that Monday comes, and you're like, okay, well, I'll go till next Monday, or the next month comes. Or how many of us, me, Carrie included, have said that for a New Year's resolution? I can't tell you how many years I have done that. So you cannot cheat. You cannot say, I'm going to start again. Oh, a little bit of mashed potatoes isn't going to hurt me. A little bit of gravy on the turkey is not going to hurt me. You have friends and family, and I know tomorrow we're going to get it, shoving stuff in our face. It's okay to have a cupcake. It's okay to have a piece of bread. It's okay to have this bun.
When people, Dr. Berryfinger,
I know.
When people shove the food in your face, which is going to happen to you tomorrow, when people try to get you to eat this food, this is what you do. You close your eyes, and you say a little prayer for them, and you feel sorry for them, and you continue to put your example out there, but you do not falter. When people are trying to convince you to do what they're doing, you are a recovering alcoholic that was an alcoholic your entire life, and alcoholism ruined your life. It ruined your family's life. It ruined everything, and you were able to abstain and quit from it. And these people are trying to tell you, just have a little bit of alcohol, have a little bit of beer, have a little bit of drink. And the reason they're doing it, Jen, do you know why they're doing it?
It's because themselves.
Because they themselves are all alcoholics, and they want to bring you down with them.
She doesn't like you yelling.
If people want to be alcoholics, everyone has their own right. They can do anything they want. They can all drink if they want, but they don't have any right to try to convince you to drink. The other piece of encouragement I want to give you is, you think, I'm just going to have a little cheat day on Thanksgiving. It's one day out of the year. I deserve it. You're cheating yourself. And not one single human being in the history of time has ever taken a cheat day and then the very next day said, gee, golly.
I feel better.
I feel great. I deserve that cheat day. And now I feel so much better that I did it and I got it out of my system. And now I'm going to go back to carnivore and feeling better again. No, they feel horrible. Oftentimes they get sick. They have stomach issues. Some people end up throwing up. The food that they remember so vividly doesn't taste anything like what they remembered. A lot of people say they had some pie or they had some cookies, and the sweetness was overwhelming because our carnivore taste buds change over time, and the food ends up tasting chemically or plasticky or overly sweet. But no one does it and says, oh, that tasted great. I enjoyed it. I deserved it.
That was worth it.
And the majority of people that do that, the next day, they're not like, I'm glad that's out of my system. No, they then say, well, I'm going to do another one. I cheated yesterday. One more day. Let's just go till Monday. Let's just cheat till Monday. And then Saturday comes around, they're like, oh, it's almost Sunday. I'm only going to have one more day. Oh, what about pizza? What about ice cream? What about cake and cookies? And then they binge, and then they eat way more than they ever would, and then, oh, it's Sunday, Monday's coming tomorrow, and then they go nuts. Got to get everything I possibly can in because tomorrow I'm not going to eat anything. And then Monday comes and what happens? New Year's resolution time. Let's just go to the end of the year. And then you end up gaining 40, 50, 60 pounds back. It's not worth it. Do not cheat yourself. Hey!
Sure off.
George! This is a little Daisy, and little Daisy is a ball of energy, and she's jumping up. He was jumping up and trying to get my camera. I am thankful that I am carnivore. So on Thanksgiving, this is what I want to encourage you guys. Be thankful, be grateful, be blessed. Do not cheat because you're only going to cheat yourself. Realize that you are an addict and feel sorry and pray for those people who try to get you to cheat. They honestly, they don't mean well. They don't mean
To be mean.
evil intent.
Yeah.
They don't know any better. They're also in a brain fog, standard American diet stupor, so they don't realize exactly what they're doing. But ultimately, you're on your own journey, and it's your decision to do what you want in that given situation. And when it happens to us tomorrow, which it will, I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to say a prayer for those people, and then I'm going to have a smile on my face as I eat my big, delicious ribeye that I'm going to be bringing with, which is my last tip for you on Thanksgiving.
Ribeye for Thanksgiving.
Whether you're having it at your home or somebody else's, turn it into an event, a carnivore event. We did this last year, and it really helped us out. The girls are all eating proper human diets. Jen's carnivore. Like, we are all into it, so we turn it into a big event. What are we going to do? We're going to have a big ribeye roast. I wish I had some more beef jerky. I don't have beef jerky, but we're going to do a big ribeye roast. We're going to do some chicken wings. We're going to do some bacon. We're going to have a carnivore feast that we're going to look forward to, just like other people look forward to. That really helped us last year, and it'll help them too.
Do you know
they got to do what Bill Nutt says. Prepare.
But I was going to say is even at Easter, we went to my family's for Easter, and they were all looking at us crazy because we brought our own meat. What did you bring? Stew meat? And they're like, what did you put in there? That's going to be so disgusting. It was, it was all gone. Everybody's like, I need to get your recipe. That was so great. It was so good. And it's just crazy that, you know.
The recipe. Give them the recipe quick, Jen.
Water, butter, salt.
Water, butter, salt. That's the recipe. People were telling me that are non-carnivore, nobody's going to want to eat that. You got to put the spices in it. You got to put the potatoes in it. You got to put the carbs in it. You got to put all the sauce and junk in it. We did none of that, and I'm not even joking. 4 people came up to me. Like, what was that? Meat.
Yeah.
In other words, the stuff that humans have been eating, as Dr. Berry says, for as long as we've been breathing air and drinking water. It's the most natural thing you can eat. Carnivore used to be crazy to me, Jen. Did you know that?
Really?
When I first started, this is crazy.
Kidding.
You're only going to eat meat? It's not crazy anymore. What everybody else is doing is crazy. Humans have been eating meat since the start of time. Given all of the 60,000 options we have in the grocery store right now, meat is the cleanest, most natural foods we can eat, and it heals our guts. And the collective guts of humanity right now, 8 billion people on this earth, almost all of their guts are compromised. They have leaky gut. Their gut biome, gut bacteria is completely out of whack from putting all of these chemicals, food dyes, high fructose corn syrup, sugar, starches, glyphosate, pesticides into our stomachs over and over again in small levels, in large levels, in chronic levels for years and years and years. Our guts are destroyed. They're leaky. It is a huge issue. And the best way to fix that and heal that in this day and age, given the options we have, it's meat. Sounds crazy to some. We've been eating meat forever. It's really not that crazy.
Well, a thing that I heard, most of you might have not seen it, but I wasn't there with Carrie in...
Australia?
Thank you. I keep saying...
Come on, we're not going to edit this. Let's go. I was in Australia. What?
Yes. Anyway, so some of you might have seen it. I was actually lucky enough to see his thing. Adam from Carnivore Today, he was talking about how his brain injury, he couldn't believe how meat fixed his brain injury. I mean, you talk to somebody that doesn't know about carnivore, and they're going to be like, yeah, right, whatever. Me, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, my PMS, okay? Normally I say it in flow. It has been so much better. It's like, Carrie told me that for a year before I went on carnivore. You know, if you do actually carnivore, your period's going to be much better. I mean, people don't realize the things that you can value from eating meat. You know, your period, your brain injuries, your... his foot was so bad that he couldn't even walk on it. He was in a scooter. I mean, look at him, ladies. I mean, he's freaking ripped. I mean, he's lost so much weight. And it's not just for the weight. You know, it's for feeling better, the brain fog, everything. So I'm reaching out to the people that aren't carnivore. Maybe you're thinking about it. Maybe you're keto and you want to go ketovore. Our daughter, Alyssa, who's sitting over there, she has been doing carnivore for a long time now. She lost a bunch of weight.
2.5 months now.
2.5 months she's been doing it. She lost a bunch of weight. Her brain fog has lifted. Her mood has been a lot better.
A little bit on the brain fog.
She's smiling. Her mood has been a lot better.
She's going to the gym multiple times a week. getting ripped.
Yeah, she's looking
So,
amazing. Yeah,
the-
see, you guys don't see her. She's going like this.
The purpose of this video is a Carnivore Thanksgiving alert or warning or message because we want to help you. We want to encourage you. Don't
Yes.
fall off the rails. The
Even
worst
if you
thing in the
guys-
world, Jen, the worst thing in the world. Wait, real quick. The worst thing in the world, you and I lost a whole bunch of weight years ago doing ketogenic diet, and we
Yeah.
struggled and we worked so hard, and then we derailed ourselves
Yeah.
with a cheat day,
Yeah.
and the cheat day turned
It
into a
wasn't a
cheat
day.
month, and then we gained all the weight back.
Yeah,
How
that's why.
discouraging is that? It's so hard to lose weight and get healthy if you're not doing it properly on a carnivore diet, and then to gain it all back. We want to alert and warn you, don't do that. So let's recap real quick. You ready?
Yes.
Number one, realize when people are telling you to do this, they're crazy and they don't know any better.
They don't know any better.
And you take solace in this, and this is a little harsh, but it's the truth, and the truth matters. You will likely live to exceed 100 years old if you continue doing this. You will likely thrive to well beyond 100 years old, as all of humanity would be doing if they weren't poisoning themselves, like those people who are suggesting you poison yourself. Sadly, those people are going to make it to their early 70s. That's a fact. That's not me being a jerk. Those are statistics. The average life expectancy in the USA is the low 70s, and it's going in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Those people that are encouraging you to eat the pumpkin pie tomorrow, they're not going to be around much longer than their 70s. And when they get to their 70s, they're going to have mobility issues and arthritis and IBS and leaky gut and depression and anxiety if a heart attack or cancer doesn't take them first while you're thriving to 100. So you remember that and be firm in your decision. This is your life. This is your health. This is you growing old with your spouse and being there for your children for the long run. That's what's at stake here. It's more important than, oh, I'm just going to have a cheat day. That never works for people. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Turn it into a big feast so that you have something to look forward to. The last tip I'll give you is this. Fat, fat, fat. Make sure you eat enough fat because you get cravings when your body doesn't have fat. Bacon works really well for us. And on Thanksgiving, you best believe we're going to have some thick cut bacon in a big glass casserole dish. We're going to have 2 big packages of thick cut bacon that we're bringing with. I just hope we don't eat it on the car ride over. Any other tips or advice for people on Thanksgiving so they don't fall off the rails, Jen?
Just like prepare yourself and just be ready and don't cheat. Don't do it. It's really not worth it.
Be like Maggie.
You're
Tell them to be like Maggie.
be like Maggie.
65 years eating.
She's been 65. Yeah, thank you. He's whispering. She's been doing the carnivore diet for 65 years. She is 83 years young, and she looks absolutely amazing. She is thriving. She's been doing it for so long that it's just so easy for her. It's sad for her because she's lost so many people down the road that could have been still here. I mean, I saw that in the part of the documentary that she said that, and she's got all teary-eyed, and you think
all
about
alone.
it. Yeah, you think about it. You know, your parents are gone, your brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles. You're the last one. That was my grandma, too. She was 92 when she passed away, but she lost everybody, you know, before her. And it was sad to see that. So think about that, too. Really, this Thanksgiving, do yourself a favor, do your family a favor. Tell them about carnivore. Tell them about keto. Tell them about the way of life. You know, you might change 1 or 2 people's minds. I don't know. I'm still working on my brother.
Plant the seeds.
Trying to get him to eat better and stuff, and my cousin, and I'm sure you guys got family members that really need help. Just plant the seed. Show them the way. Show them Dr. Berry. Show them Dr. Hampton. Show them Dr. Chafee. You know, show them Carrie's channel. You know, show them your own channel. Maybe you have one. Maybe you're helping. But be firm. Be firm with them. Say, do you really need that? Do you need to eat that? Do you need that extra piece? You know, we all see family members struggling. You know, we're going to see a couple tomorrow. And
Remember what the day's for.
yeah, exactly.
What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for, Jen?
My family. All my family.
You know you wouldn't have your family without something else.
My husband.
And something else. You wouldn't have your family without
God.
your health and without God.
Without God.
As Dr. Kilt said, God's first.
Yeah,
But you wouldn't have anything without your health.
exactly. Yes. So just remember that. Yes, the day is to be thankful, but are you thankful for all your food that you just get to go to the grocery store for and pick up, or are you thankful for being with your family? My 2 kids are sitting over there right now. They're staring at me, looking at me, and I'm very happy to have them in my life. I have Carrie. He had some issues on the plane when he was coming back. I'm not getting into that, so I'm very thankful that he made it home safely.
Yeah. One last thing. One last thing I will encourage people, because I really want this video to help people on Thanksgiving. I don't want people to fall off the rail. You have to understand that you are an addict, and this is the most serious addiction in the world. Had you been an alcoholic or addicted to cocaine and quit, you wouldn't try to moderate that. And people just
And nobody would push you to do it either.
Right. And people get wish-washy. Oh, maybe I could just have one. Why? This ruins your life. This is going to greatly decrease your life. You can live to 72 or you could live to beyond 100. You could end up with cancer. 1 in 2 people are going to end up with cancer. And I guarantee you, I have no doubt, the majority of those people getting cancer is from chronic systemic inflammation from the foods they're eating. Treat this like a serious addiction, not a just wishy-washy, oh, I'll have a cookie here and then I'll be fine and then you're off the rails again. You are worse than an alcoholic or someone addicted to a hard drug, and you've overcome that. Don't toy around with it. It's a serious thing. And you're amazing for quitting in a world where everyone's telling you it's fine to do it and the addiction is everywhere and it's celebrated every single holiday. You are amazing. Look at yourself and be proud of yourself, but do not falter yourself and just say, oh, I guess I could just do it this one time. I think that's enough encouragement for people, right, Jen?
What did you say to Bill? You can do it. You can do it, Bill. I'm saying that to everybody out there. You guys can all do it. If you want to start today, if you want to start tomorrow, but start and know your why. Why do you want to do it? That is most important. My coach told me that you need to write down your why. You need to write down, your goals. You need to write down a little notebook. Why are you doing it? What are you doing? What have you eaten? What are your goals? What do you want to do in the next, 10 years or something?
Who's your coach, Jen?
Coach Lisa. She's absolutely amazing.
Lisa Pickert.
Yeah, she is absolutely amazing.
She's in our membership site if you guys want to learn more. We're doing a documentary called Healing Humanity, The Power of a Proper Human Diet. And we have an amazing membership site now. And Jen's getting more involved in the site. We do 3 Zoom calls a week. We had Dr. Lisa on one of the calls. Dr. Lisa has 2 courses in our membership site. If you sign up for the site, you get access to the courses. You can do them whenever you want.
You want to do it.
Tonight, we've got Dr. Suresh on, which is going to be amazing. So if you're interested in joining our group, if you need more assistance, we're doing a lot of stuff about Thanksgiving and the holidays, visit healinghumanity.life. And there's a promo code in the description below that gives you 50% off the first month.
Nice.
And the proceeds from this go to the documentary and the subsequent series that we will be working on.
Yeah.
I am thankful for you, Jen. I'm thankful for the family. I'm thankful for the girls. I'm thankful for my health. I'm grateful. I am blessed. I'm thankful for all of the people that are watching. But most, I am thankful for my health, because without my health, you have nothing. And tomorrow I'm going to be thankful for fatty ribeye and a piece of bacon, because that's what I'm going to be celebrating.
A piece of bacon.
That is what saved my life. That is what I'm going to be celebrating and thankful for, and I'm thankful for it every day. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you. Beep.
1 cut, no edits. Beep.